Welcome to AI in 8 minutes or less, your daily AI update. Have you ever wished you could have your very own team of AI experts ready to tackle literally any task you throw at them? Well, today, we're going to look past the usual off-the-shelf tools and explore how you can build a personal AI command center that's not just smart, but powerful in a way you've probably never even imagined.
Right. This isn't about just having one little AI assistant. I want you to imagine having an entire team, a whole council of specialists at your beck and call. That's the core idea we're diving into, a completely custom mission control where you can strategize with a team of AIs, and each one is a master of its own domain.
So YouTuber Mark Kashef has actually turned this whole idea into a reality, building a custom command center for his AI agents. And the crown jewel of his creation, it's something he calls the War Room. Now, this isn't just some dashboard. It's a totally interactive space where he can assemble his agents, have a direct conversation, and delegate really complex tasks in real time.
So how does this actually work? Well, think of it like a perfectly run office. You just issue a general request. The main agent, it acts like your project manager, instantly triages the task. It then passes it off to the right specialist, maybe the comms agent for drafting an email or the ops agent for a more technical job. And once it's done, boom, you get a simple notification on Telegram. It's so efficient, super streamlined, and just incredibly powerful.
Okay, but hold on a second. With all these tools like OpenClaw and Hermes already out there, why on earth would you go through all the trouble of building a custom system from scratch? And you know what? That's a great question. The answer really gets to the heart of what it means to have true control and flexibility in this age of AI.
Here's the basic trade-off. Those off-the-shelf agents, they can kind of lock you into their ecosystem, often with sneaky little API costs, which gives you way less control in the long run. But a custom build, that puts you in the driver's seat. You get to use your existing AI subscriptions, which saves money, and your system is infinitely malleable. Let's say some amazing open-source tool comes out tomorrow. No problem. You can just plug its best features right in without having to rebuild the whole shebang.
All right, let's pull back the curtain and peek under the hood at the architecture here. This whole complex command center is actually built on a single, really brilliant idea. And it started out as just a simple bridge, but it has evolved into this sophisticated, interconnected hive mind.
So the absolute foundation of this entire system is the Agent SDK from Anthropic. The best way to think of it is like a universal translator, or a bridge. It's a free framework that lets you run a remote session of cloud code from basically any program you want. Telegram, Slack, even a custom dashboard. This little SDK is the key that unlocks the potential for a truly personalized AI command center.
This slide, wow, it really shows the incredible journey of this project. It started out as what he calls a V0 stack, a simple proof of concept with one interface and some basic memory. But after hundreds of hours of work, it has absolutely blossomed into this complex ecosystem with multiple interfaces, a really sophisticated memory system, and that hive mind that allows all the agents to work together seamlessly.
Okay, now let's talk about the features that really elevate this system from just a cool project to a genuine superpower. Its advanced memory and its real-time voice capabilities. I promise you, these are not just bells and whistles. They are the very heart of what makes this AI council so intelligent and so intuitive. So, what exactly is this hive mind? Well, it's a unified memory of every single task completed by every single agent. What this means is your communications expert knows what your operations specialist just did. This shared context gets rid of those information silos and lets the agents collaborate on a whole new level, making the entire system just so much smarter than any single agent could be on its own. And the memory system itself is incredibly sophisticated. It's really designed to mimic the way our own brains work. So you've got pinned memories for the permanent stuff, like your name or address. Then there's contextual memory, where a small, cheap language model acts kind of like a librarian, automatically categorizing facts and preferences for you. Decaying memory lets temporary info just fade away over time, just like our own short-term memory. And injected memory is just brilliant. It pulls relevant notes from a knowledge base like Obsidian right when an agent needs them for a specific task. And the real-time voice? I mean, it feels like magic. But here's the clever engineering that's going on behind it. Your microphone captures your voice. Then, an open-source framework called PipCat acts like a lightning-fast mail sorter, managing the flow of these little audio envelopes. That data then gets processed by an LLM for transcription and to generate a response. And the final audio is sent right back to your speaker. It all happens so fast, you just have a seamless, natural conversation. You know,
All of this intricate work, this really clever design, it all comes down to a single, powerful philosophy about the future of personal AI. It's about building something that's not just powerful today, but is resilient, something that lasts, and maybe most importantly, something that is truly yours.
After seeing all of this complexity, you might be asking yourself, okay, what's the real payoff here? What is the ultimate advantage of investing all this time and effort when you could just use something off the shelf?
And here it is. This is the crucial takeaway. When you build your own foundation, your own cloud code ecosystem, you're making a long-term investment in yourself. See, third-party platforms, they'll come and go. But the core skills, the commands, the processes that you build, those are yours forever. If a platform you rely on suddenly disappears, it's not a disaster. It's just a layer you can replace, because your foundation, the thing you built, remains unshakable.
So this leaves us with a really exciting question to think about. If you had an entire council of specialized AI agents at your command, totally dedicated to your vision, what would you build? What kind of problems would you solve? What would you create?
If you enjoyed this, subscribe to AI in 8 minutes and never miss what matters.